Hello, everybody. Thank you guys all for coming out tonight on such a chilly night. I won't be rude to say what I'm really thinking. Overall, thank you, because my God, we're already moving into winter, which is horrible, but welcome to Winnipeg. So how many here had an amazing August? Awesome. How many people took time off from their business in August? Be honest. Okay, there's some really honest folks in here. There's some really dishonest folks. Put up your hands. How many people took time off in August? Okay, so who all is ready to rock it out in September? Awesome, you guys. Get a big, huge boom, you guys. I want to hear a loud boom at the count of 3. Everybody that's in for September. That's going for at least 1 entry. We'll get to that in just a second, but go ahead. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Awesome. So for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Cynthia Taylor-Iwanko. I've been with the company, my 3-year anniversary is actually coming up in October, so, oh my gosh, time certainly flies. I was one of the first people here in Manitoba to get this business started, and I'm a lot of your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmothers, or grandmother, whatever. That's what I like to consider myself, is really old. Nice. Great way to start the day. Anyway, so what we like to do at each of our meetings is go over the party pad presentation, and this is a marketing tool that the company has laid out for us that is absolutely fantastic because it simplifies the business for everybody. Anybody can do it. Everybody should be doing it, whether you're doing it as an actual party presentation or if you're just meeting people at a coffee shop one-on-one. It's very, very easy to go over the information. Actually, I'll grab this right here. It's not ingrained in our heads anyways. So, to start, how many people have tried that crazy wrap thing? How many guests do we have here? There's a lot of hands that didn't go up. Wow, okay. Higher, guys, really, really high, because that's awesome. We love guests. Oh, wow. That's a lot of people. Welcome, you guys. Welcome, and thank you guys for coming to check out and see what this is all about. The party pad presentation is really for our guests. It's our introduction to you guys, so that you guys can see what the business opportunity is all about and why all the rest of us are so insanely addicted to our businesses. It's not a cult. It's just super crazy fun. Okay, so first of all, it is very, very easy to use. It's very affordable and it's very fun. As you can see, actually I always forget to bring up dry wrap. Does anybody have one in the room? Is anybody wrapped right now? Ooh, Viola's wrapped. Yay! Oh, don't pull up your dress. No. Wrapping. But you do have a dry one. Awesome. Let me just wrap that from here. So for those of you that have not yet seen a wrap, this is what it looks like. It's very simple. It's just this little guy right here. Funny looking shape. You can just take it out of the package and you just apply it wherever it is that you want to tone, tighten, and firm within 45 minutes. This is dried out, so it's once you actually take it out of the package, it's nice and damp. And the lotion that's on there is what it's going to do for you is it's going to tone, tighten, and firm that particular area that you have that on. So it is a site-specific product. It's something that you can use on all the different areas that you can see on the tummy, the back, the glutes, the quads, the arms, the neck, wherever you want to use a wrap. Anywhere that you want to tone, tighten, and firm, you can cut this and actually customize it to fit so that it's going to work for you. You only need to leave it on for approximately 45 minutes, and in that 45 minutes, you're going to see results. Now, keep in mind that we sell a box of wraps one box of wraps comes with 4. So one wrap alone is considered a sample. It's like a trial. You're just trying this out to see what you think of the product. A box of 4 is considered a treatment. So if you're actually wanting to make a big difference, you want to use at least 4. You want to use 1 every 3 days. The reason we say 1 every 3 days is because it continues to work for a full 3 days. After that first box of wraps, now you've actually done a treatment. If you want an actual procedure, something in place of, say, a tummy tuck or lipo, whatever it may be, if you're just really unhappy with a certain area of your body, we recommend that you use 3 boxes. So that's 4 boxes, 4 wraps in 3 boxes, a total of 12. And you want to space those out anywhere from 3 days, and some people will even go up to a week. And that's considered a procedure. So you're going to find it most effective that way. So this is literally what it's going to do for you. It's going to take your tummy or whatever area it is from looking like the picture on the left to the picture on the right. Again, it's going to tone tighten firm. It's going to do amazing things for cellulite. It also works great for varicose veins. The nice thing about this too is that the results are going to last longer than just that initial application. Some people will say to us, okay, so I've just put it on, I saw results, but now is it going to come back the next day? No, it should last on average about 2 to 6 months. And it's going to vary from person to person based on your diet and exercise, but that's for the average person. And it is a first-to-market product too, so this is something that you can't find anywhere else. If you are excited about this product, if you want to get into a business that has a new product, something that is unlike, say, makeup, or, not that I'm referring to anybody else in the building, to makeup or to vitamins, even though we sell supplements, we sell so much more than just supplements or just makeup or just jewelry, that sort of thing. This is something that is something nobody else has, unless you might be able to find it at a salon. The only way that you can purchase it through a salon is if that salon owner is an actual distributor. So it's something that's very exclusive. And really, you guys, one thing I want to note, which I know is not actually in a party pad note, so I'm not going off the notes completely, but people always say to us, is this a saturated market? Because it seems like there's so many people. You guys saw how many hands went up in the room as to how many people were just guests, for all of you guys that are guests, and you're wondering, are all these people distributors? There's a lot of distributors, yes. Not everybody is working the business to the full potential, and even if this room was full times 10, that's still probably approximately 0.001% of the population. So we have we have so much growth ahead of us, it's insane. And the girls will get to in a little while as to why we are at the right place at the right time. Okay, so we have, the way that our system works is that we have a loyal customer program. And our loyal customer program, this is all about, the way that we make residual income is by gathering either customers or distributors. And when you're gathering loyal customers, you can see that you're going to get wholesale, our loyal customers are going to gain wholesale pricing, free products. As of right now, that's only in the US, but I think that's going to change very shortly. Or not free product, I mean the free shipping is going to change shortly. So the free product, that's something that our loyal customers will get as well, because they're going to get a kickback on everything that it is that they're purchasing. You're actually going to get 10% back of everything that they've purchased in that, starting from month 1. So I'm going to go over to the packages very quickly because I was asked not to ramble on like I normally do about all the product. She's not paying attention. Okay, so the wrap pack. The wrap pack it's technically considered a popular product because you get to try out 2 products, but it is probably the least popular of the 3 popular products or packages. The wrap pack, in there what we have is 4 wraps in 1 box. So it comes, this is what the wrap comes like. You get 4 of these little guys right here, which I showed you guys earlier, in a box like so. So now you have a treatment. With that, you get a little defining gel. The defining gel is 0.5 ounces. It is teeny tiny. This is the large defining gel. Okay, so this is the one that's going to last you at least 30 days, depending upon where you're using it. You can use it head to toe within 30 days. You're going to use that bottle up. Everything that we have lasts, every product that we have is meant to last you for a 30-day supply. The defining gel, the little one in that package is about big, so it's teeny tiny. We don't sell much of that package. It's really only going to last you, that defining gel is only going to last you probably about a week, just to use in that one specific area, anywhere from about 3 days to a week. What we do recommend is either the skinny pack or the it pack. So the skinny pack, you get your box of wraps, you get your full, your full bottle of defining gel, but you also get your fat fighters. And the fat fighters, when we do a party in front of people, or even a presentation, or sometimes we'll just email people out a little video showing them what the fat fighters can do. What we'd like to do is a little demonstration that shows you guys how the fat fighters can actually grab onto all of the fats in the tummy, or wherever it is in the glass, which is to replicate what's going on in the stomach. So you take 2 of these little tablets here, 2 of these pills, and it's equivalent to absorbing anywhere from 11 grams of butter or up to 19 grams of mayonnaise. You want to take these after your biggest meal. Some people will take them with their biggest meal. I know that Carla Burns said that it's fine to take them, and that's one of our, she's actually one of our product developers. for some of our products. She stated that it's safe to take with your meals, and it's going to absorb that much of the fat. So it's a wonderful product if you're looking to actually lose weight, tone, tighten, firm, and lose weight. Then we also have the IT Pack. The IT Pack is definitely the one that is most preferred overall because you've got really the key ingredient, the key product. The main product, do you have the greens?
I have a
little sample.
Greens, yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so this is the greens on the go. These little teeny straws like this. In this little package right here is the equivalency of 8 servings of fruits and vegetables. So you take one of these a day, and there's actually 38 superfoods that are packed into this little guy right here. Organically grown fruits and veggies, grasses. It's wonderful for the body. It helps to alkaline the body. It helps to clean you from the inside out. If you're looking to lose weight, if you're looking to just to get healthy, to stop aches and pains, clear up your skin, whatever it may be, this is always our first recommendation. Get on the greens. It's our #1 selling product, and it's the product that keeps people coming back for more, and actually keeps people coming back over and over and over and over again, and we'll keep them on the program for anywhere from, I was going to say 3 months, but that's not true. Most people that are on it don't want to go off it. I've had people on the greens literally since the very first month that I started, so almost 3 years. In here we also have the Lip and Eye Cream. The Lip and Eye Cream is a super cool product, especially if you are a distributor. You need to have this product. It's very cool because you do a little demonstration at the party. You let everybody try it on just one eye and one side of the lip. And honestly, the before and after, it's literally a split on the line so people can see the before and after. It's crazy what a kind of a difference people can see. So those fine lines, the crow's feet, everything just pops out. It's like little injections almost for all those fine lines, and it just plumps everything up. So it's an awesome product. Everybody wants a Lip and Eye Cream. So that's the IT Pack. It really gives you a little taste of just about everything that we have in the program. Thank you. Okay, so now we have, oh, this is different than, this is the old party pad I have up here. That's okay. Oh, yes, right. Never mind. Going backwards. Okay. Oh, yeah. So we've got a 3-step program. It's very easy. People always say to us, how do you make it in this business? How do you become successful? What do you have to do to get to the levels that some of you guys are at? Keep it simple. We honestly recommend simplifying it as much as possible. And luckily, with the last 2 years, our company has kept, or 3 years, about 2.5 years, has come up with steps to success. And they've simplified it year after year even more so. So now it is so simplified. It's a wonderful, wonderful system. Step 1 is as easy as joining a business. It costs $99, and that's a promotional price. So once upon a time, it was $199 to start a business. If you think about starting up a business, and you think about a brick and mortar business, or any kind of like a salon, bed and breakfast, a restaurant, anything like that, it's going to cost you tens of thousands of dollars, and sometimes even beyond that. In order to make a profit, the average business owner it's going to take anywhere from about 2 to 5 years to actually start making a profit. It can be substantial after that, but sometimes they've gone bankrupt before they have a chance to even see that profit come through. With us, it's $99. You can literally make that money back the day that you start your business. So, what we recommend is sign up for $99 and also purchase a boost pack. We've got 2 different boost packs. We've got the party booster and we've got the mini booster pack. The nice thing about this is that you've got options. The mini booster pack is only available upon enrollment. So when you're first enrolling, you've got that option to purchase that. So some people think, oh my gosh, I've got to get that because I can only get it now. Personally, I say, so what? Big deal. What you're going to make on the mini booster pack, your profit that you're going to make, because keep in mind that we sell each wrap and facial for $30. So when you're actually selling all of those wraps and facials, you're going to make a profit of $360. It says $300 there. That's in the U.S. They sell for $25. So $360 profit that you're going to make on the mini booster pack. On the party booster, the large one, that costs you $349. On that one, you're going to make a profit of $600. But you have to keep in mind that when you're signing up with this, you're making a choice. You're either going to decide to do this as a little hobby, and if that's the case, you should really be a loyal customer. Or else you're going to do this as a business. If you're going to do this as a business and take it seriously, you have to have inventory. If you do not, and when I say inventory, I'm not talking like you have to own everything that we have in the product line. We're not going to inundate you with that. But you have to have something to show people. You have to have something to sample out. So those are your $30 wraps. The more wraps that you have in stock, the more customers you can get that on, the more people you can get that in front of, and the more loyal customers and distributors you can gather into your business and grow your business. If you only have 12 in total, and not everybody wants a facial, unfortunately. The facials are phenomenal. I wish more people would understand what the facials can do for them, because those are like Botox in a bottle. Those are going to help with rosacea. They're going to help with fine lines. They're going to help with aging skin, with dry skin. They're amazing. But not everybody wants that.
Can I just add that everything that's in those packages are, the packages you talked about earlier, to show the party. The same products that are in these boosters are the same ones that are
in the loyal customer packages. Yes, exactly. So the loyal customer packages, we were talking. I did go over all those products earlier, which is going to help me minimize what I'm talking about. But that that party booster, you want people to purchase at a party. You want them to purchase the bigger package. Why do we want them to purchase the bigger package? Is it to make more money? Kind of. But more than anything, you can make money. You can have somebody purchase a bigger package as a one-time thing. But you want people to fall in love with the product like we, the distributors, have fallen in love with the product. If we've come on board, it's because we believe in this product. We know what it can do. We've seen firsthand, not only on ourselves, but on all of our customers. So with that package, now you have everything in your kit to actually show people to purchase as much as that fit pack. If you only have the little one, the mini boost pack, well, the other big thing with that one is that you only have the tub. You don't have the greens on the go. So that's this right here. If you look at this little tub right here of greens, which is the orange flavor. It's not the favorite. It's still good, but it's not the favorite. Or the berry flavored greens on the go. This little package right here, if you're blitzing people, you can attach these to your blitz cards. You can hand these out as samples. That's really effective too. So it's another way to draw in customers. It's not just as much as all about you using it for your own intake, for your own family's intake. Okay, next slide, please. So step 2. Step 2 is really simplified as well. All you need to do in this business is sign up and then get 4 loyal customers. 4 customers, that's it, in your first 30 days. Really, that's as easy as calling up a friend and saying, hey, oh my gosh, I have a kit coming, you're not going to believe what I just did, I just signed up, I'm selling wraps, I know it sounds crazy, but you and me, let's do it together. I don't want to do it by myself, I want you to see, I want people to help me get my business going, so come over and let's try it out together. Maybe bring so-and-so, bring Sonia, bring Alicia, or maybe bring your mom. Like this, everybody bring 2-3 people, and let's just try it out and see what the product's going to do. Let's see the kind of results that we get, and kind of take the average. Would you be willing to do that for me? Don't turn it into a big, I'm having a party on this date, and I will be putting out such and such food, and you need to be there by. If you make it all stuffy and like a party, like a home party, people get turned off, and people also think, if it's a home party, she's invited 30 people, she won't even notice if I don't show up. If you make it more about, oh my gosh, it's me and you and I, we're going to do this together, I'm so excited, I want you to be a part of the beginning of my business. So you get those people over, and I guarantee you're going to get at least 4 people from that initial invite coming over. You're shaking your head already.
It's a great idea.
Yeah. I'll take it. So getting those 4 loyal customers can be really, really simple in that first 30 days. If you do an invite, if you happen to do a Facebook invite, make sure that you keep on updating that invite page too, so that everybody gets those updates. Everybody that's been invited gets those updates and gets to find out the results that everybody else had. Put up the before and after. So everybody that's got the invite initially ignored you and thought, oh my God, what is she doing now? Or he doing now? At least at this point, they can say, like, they can see that, oh my gosh, so-and-so went, wow, they tried it, oh my gosh, it did that, it did that. It's more than just you selling a product, because it can be really difficult to do a business all by yourself. So if you've got friends and family that are also promoting it for you, you're just talking about their results, it's going to grow your business that much faster. Okay, so again, 4 loyal customers, step 2. Step 3, guarantee. How many people can say that they've started something or got into, or even your first job? Think about your first job, because really this is, for a lot of people, this is their first direct sales job, so their first kind of sales experience. Not that we are all about sales, because it's really, you don't have to be a salesperson to do this. But how many people can say that in their first 2 months, their company guaranteed them that they were going to make at least $500? Not many people. Most people come in hoping, with a hope and a dream, hoping that they can make a certain amount. We have a system that if you literally get those 4 loyal customers and then you find 3 people and you say to them, okay, I just asked you to bring over 3 people or to bring over 1 person and so to bring over 1 person. And look, I got my 4 loyals. Let's do that for you too. Let's get your mom and your aunt and get your mom's friends, whatever, to come over, and let's just do that for you as well. Keep it really simple. 3 people getting 4 loyal customers. You are guaranteed to get at least $500 in your first month. Now keep in mind, this is not including that $600 that you're going to make on your wrap sales. Okay, those wrap sales, that's up and above that. So you could technically be making at least $1,100 in your first 2 months of business, or more. And the reason that we say more, that notice the wrap free, the 4 loyal customers, what I didn't state there is that every time that you get 2 loyal customers, and this goes throughout the life of your business, you get a wrap reward. That's not what this is referring to up there, that's something extra. But you get a wrap reward. What a wrap reward is instead of purchasing a box as a distributor or a loyal customer, we get them for $59 a box. Instead, we get to purchase a box for only $25. So now your profit on that is going to be substantial for every single wrap that you turn around and sell. That wrap free, that number 2, you actually, in your first 30 days, if you get your 4 loyal customers, you get a $120 product credit. You see the 2 boxes of wraps up there? You don't have to get wraps if you don't want to. We recommend that because that's putting money back in your pocket. You're going to actually profit on every single wrap that you're selling out of those 2 boxes, so those 8 wraps. So one of the biggest questions that we get is, if this really works, what I really need to know, to go back to my husband, is to know how much money I can actually make. What kind of profit do people make in this line of work, or in this business? So here's where we as distributors get really excited, because we get to show people what kind of money people can earn with It Works. Just selling wraps and products that are going to change people's lives. So we've got a bunch of different levels that you can jump up to. I'm going to ask, as I'm just going over these, for everybody at that level to stand up. So first of all, how many distributors do we have in the room? Stand up. Okay, so the average, again, residual income is $71. Now keep in mind, that's residual. That does not have anything to do with the extra cash they're pocketing for the $30 wraps. How many executives do we have in the room? The average executive is earning a check of $309 per month. Now how many rubies do we have in the room? Okay, the average ruby is earning $599 per month. That's actually the level that most people will come into this business looking for, is to earn approximately $500, $500 to $600 a month. So ruby is what most people will strive for, and that will change the face of your business. How many emeralds do we have in the room? Congratulations, ladies. Okay, our emeralds earn an average of $1,121 per month. Okay, so imagine what that can do for your family. Now, diamond is where it starts to get pretty crazy. The jump may not look as big at diamond, but we're taking averages. Some people stay at diamond for a long time and can make about 5-6 times what I'm about to know right here. So the average diamond, first of all, how many diamonds do we have in the room? Stand up, please. At diamond, it all changes. It's crazy after diamond. So diamond, the average is 1,910. And keep in mind, this is averaging all the people that just came into diamond that very month, not the people that have been diamond for a while that get a whole lot of crazy extra residual. How many double diamonds do we have in the room? Here's the biggest difference. Double diamond for all of us in the business, that's actually where we consider that you can actually break off into your own team. We're all still team, we're all still family. That's when you get to get your own team page, and you can actually lead your team. We know that you're set up now. You've worked your business hard enough that you are ready to fly on your own, and you're ready to actually take off and mentor other people as well. You get your own team page, team page on Facebook. But on top of that, you make an average of $6,035. So, booyah! It's a sweet, sweet deal. How many triples do we have in the room? A triple diamond earns an average of $10,541. Over 10K. Hello. Yeah, triple is super exciting. A lot of people come into thinking that that's a pie in the sky dream. That's something that they'll never actually achieve. Making $10,000 a month, they think that's somebody who's considered rich. It's crazy how just average people, and I'm not saying that you're average, but really, we all are to some degree. Like, I'm not putting anybody down. You're shaking your head. We are. We're nobody special. We didn't come in with any doctorate in anything, and we're making crazy money. How many presidentials are in the room? Okay, we are earning an average of $16,934 per month. So insane. Now we have some people who are going to get to the level of ambassador, and I will tell you, I was the first presidential in this room. I will not be the first ambassador. And here's what I want to state, because people say, oh, that must suck for you. It is so exciting. But honestly, it's so exciting because, first of all, I get to say to people when they say, is this like a pyramid scheme, like the person at the top always makes the most? I'm above a lot of the presidentials in this room, and they will be making more, and some of them are already making more than I'm making. So anybody, you can start now, and you can be kicking their butts too. You never know what kind of potential you have unless you just put your all into it. It's possible for anybody to soar right up to the top and then some. Ambassador Diamonds, the average income is $31,928. Again, average. So most of the ambassadors that we know are making a whole lot more than that per month. And keep in mind too, in this business, the beauty of it is that you can sign up your family. You can sign up your husband at some point. Don't do it right away. Talk to your upline. It's just a strategy to it. So you're actually doubling that income. It's insane, the kind of income that you can make with this, and it's doable. There's 4 of us in the room right here that are making at least $16,934. And I say at least because I know that it's higher than that for a lot of people in this room too.
And there's some triples that are making that much money, and there's doubles that are making ambassador money.
Exactly. Yeah, there's doubles. Under Jackie, you've got one of the, he's a double. He's number 15 income earner, top income earner in the entire company. So it's not, not everybody is going to do that at double, so don't think, oh, at double I'm just going to be a huge rock star. It's going to differ from person to person, but the more that you push yourself and the more that you keep on signing people up and show them how to get to Ruby, it's really as simple as showing them how to get to Ruby. It's just going to continue to grow.
I just know, Cynthia, that the whole point of this business, people get so sidetracked about how they need to grow their business and this person does this. The number one thing is a belly-to-belly business. You're putting wraps on people, that's what's going to grow your business. Don't try and be like somebody else. Don't try and take this. This whole business started, and most of the top income earners in this company are still going out and they're putting wraps on people. Don't worry about the internet. Don't worry about nothing like that. Just put wraps on people. That's all you need to do to grow your business.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just one person at a time. The more people that you're connecting with, and it's also talking. Open your trap. Don't keep quiet. Shy people, you know what? You need to talk to your upline because your upline has to shake that shyness out of you, slap you around a bit, take you blitzing, and force you to blitz, force you to be really, really uncomfortable because we are all. I'm still uncomfortable blitzing. I'll tell you, it's been 3 years, and I don't love it by any means, but I do it because I know it's effective.
It's duplicatable.
It's duplicatable. Anybody can do it. My eyes will still water. I'll go red. I'll get nervous depending upon who I'm talking to. Not with everybody. It depends. If you have a glass of, you have a glass of chocolate milk, then it's right. Okay, that's the last side of the thing, right? Oh no, right. What's your choice? Okay, so as a distributor, as a customer or somebody that you're introducing this to, you're going to let them know, and we're going to let you, our guests, know tonight, You literally have your choice when it comes to this business because we have such phenomenal life-changing products. And I kid you not, who here, quick boom, how many people that are distributors would actually state that our products have helped to change your life? I said boom, not boom. We like to boom. Okay, so your two choices are you can be a loyal customer or a distributor. So what does a loyal customer mean? Well, you can purchase it as a one-time product. That's considered retail. You're throwing your money away. It's stupidity. I always tell the people that I'm talking to, please don't be a fool. Like, please, honestly, you may as well give me something and I'll give you nothing. Not that you're not going to get products, but come on. Like, make it worth your while. At least as a loyal customer, you get to try more than one product, or else you get to try a product and actually see results. Because some products will take the body approximately 3 months to adjust to it and work effectively. So as a loyal customer, you get wholesale pricing. You get your personal portal to manage orders. What that means is that you get your own ID number and your own login, and you can actually go in and you can change your orders. When we say change your orders, you've got up to 2 days before your auto shipment is set to go out again. You can go into your paper or your portal, pardon me, and you can actually change your auto ship to anything that you like. There's no minimums that you have to spend. So if you want to just try one product, go for it. Try one product, no problem. If you want to try 3 products, try 3 products. You can change it up every single month. You also get free shipping in the US, something that's going to change eventually here, or here eventually. I spoke backwards there. And then free products with perk points. So that, again, that starts from month 1. Every single time that you purchase something, it's accumulating and you're getting 10% back on every order that you put in. So it's literally 10% of every order. And then your other option is a distributor, and that's what most people have come here tonight for me, is to find out what this company is all about, what the business opportunity is all about, why we are all so crazy as distributors and why we can't shut up about it, and we're all over Facebook. You get wholesale pricing, you get your own personal portal to manage your business. We call it your e-suite. It's like a back office that you can, the things we can do in our back office are phenomenal, and we're going to hear about more that we are going to be able to do. The amount of cash that we can earn, we talked about that. The bonuses and commission. The bonuses that we have right now, anybody that signs up this month before the end of the month, and we highly recommend that you start earlier in the month. The sooner that you start in the month, keep in mind you have all of that month, and then you've got 3 full calendar months to reach the level of diamond. If you reach the level of diamond, your upline will help push you and work with you, not push you to the point that you're uncomfortable, but, well, maybe a little bit. But we will actually change you and bring out that oomph in you. So if you make diamond within your first 3 months, then you're going to get a $10,000 bonus. Woo! How many people got the $10,000 bonus, the good bonus? See, it's doable. People always say, oh, well, that sounds like it's impossible. There must have been at least 10 more than that hands that went up in this room right now when I said that. The get out of debt bonus, that's what that's considered. We also, another bonus that we have on right now is the Too Good bonus. This is something that was just introduced last month, and they continued it this month, which is huge, huge, huge. It is so easy, so incredibly simple. All you need to do is get 1 loyal customer and 1 distributor within your first before the end of this month, right? So before the end of this month. And the draw is going to be at our next green carpet. If you do that, you're going to go into a draw, and there's 20 people's names that are going to be drawn, and 20 different people will win $20,000 to pay off whatever debt they have. Woo! Yes, and you can get as many ballots. So if you happen to get 4 loyal customers and 4 distributors, you're going to get 4 entries into that draw. So phenomenal. And the friendships, fun, and freedom, that's such an amazing perk, such a huge bonus to this. There's people that we came into this business not knowing that now happen to be our best friends. That's my best friend there. She came to my party, didn't know her from a hole in the ground beforehand. I've got some of my closest friends up here too. These girls have become so incredibly close. A lot of our leaders have become so close, got to party together. We're going to actually get to hear right now from both Jackie M and Jackie Z, that just came back from Dash. And Dash is something that I think it was the top 100 income earners in the company got to go to Dash, and we were there last year, and it was phenomenal. So I know the excitement these girls are coming back with. I know that energy that they had and what they got to experience. It's mind-blowing how generous this company is. But I'm going to get you guys to come on up. Jackie's a Jaruka.
Thank you, Cynthia. That was fantastic. I'm Jackie Shahufka. I'm going to share some of my takeaways from Dash, and then Jackie's going to share her takeaways from Dash and some updates from International. So, show of hands. Who's got debt? It's a lot of hands. Show of hands. Who wants to get out of debt? Sorry, is it not on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Well, then you're all in the right place, obviously, right? Because that's what our company's all about. It's about getting out of debt. I know that Cynthia touched on a few of these things, but I want to also talk about, because we did launch the Too Good bonus again. They carried it over, and they carried it over for a really good reason. Our companies all go through like highs and lows throughout the season. There's things that are seasonal, and they launched the Too Good bonus last month. And what the Too Good bonus is that if you get one distributor and one loyal customer, you get one entry in for the draw. And when your name gets picked, you get to eliminate $20,000 worth of your debt. So it's pretty life-changing, and the nice thing about it is that you only need one ballot to win. And in fact, a lot of the people who won only had one ballot in that draw. So if you think that you don't have a chance, it's crazy. When I first heard about this draw, when they announced it at the last green carpet, I kind of thought, oh, it's kind of cool. I didn't really think much of it. I didn't give it the credit that it deserved. But sitting there at Dash, watching people's names get drawn, hearing their voices over the PA, like, because they would call people live if they could get them on the phone, and I can't tell you how many times I cried. Like, there was not a dry eye in the place. Well, crying was kind of the theme for me that weekend.
What about the Canadian Tim Hortons?
Oh, that was fantastic. Yeah, that was so funny.
Are you excited? Yeah.
Who watched the draws live on YouTube? Yay! That's awesome. It was really, it moved me, like way more than I thought it was going to. Hearing people, like I said, everybody who earned it, like they had a life-changing story to share with it. And there was one girl from our team, or from my team, that won. Her name got drawn. Her name's Kathy Roberts, and she had $20,300 in credit card debt.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I know, isn't that great? Wow. So she gets a fresh start. She basically gets a pass, and it's incredible how the company is changing lives, and it is about getting out of debt and like getting away from the norm, because it is normal to be in debt, and we just want to break that. We don't want to be that anymore. We want to be better. So, like I said, I didn't give it the credit it deserves. Now I'm home. I've got a chance to experience it, and I'm on fire about it. I can't wait to get my own ballots in. I can't wait for my team to get their own ballots in, because I know that each and every one of you just need at least one ballot in that draw in order to be eligible to win that grand prize, and it can change your life. So make sure you guys are paying attention to that. Your eSuite will keep track of it for you, and yeah, just go for it. Actually, I'm going to pass the mic over to Jackie. She's going to share one of one of the things that touched her about that draw, because there was a really, really, really special moment, and I know you guys that were all on YouTube got a chance to share it, like experience that with us. But if you didn't, Jackie's going to share.
Hey guys, I'm Jackie Martin, and thanks for being here. You guys all made an effort to be here today, and we appreciate it. And I'm glad to share with you some of the highlights of our time at Dash. It was truly incredible. So sitting there in that room and seeing all the names being drawn and hearing the voices of the people who were winning, like Jackie said, it was so emotional. Like, I left that room just like drained, like just like in a good way. I was just like, wow, that was so emotional. It's something that I will remember forever. But the very last ticket, and it couldn't have been planned any better. Like, if it was scripted, they couldn't have done a better job planning this out. The very last ticket out of the 20 was actually a woman who was in the room, in the top 100. And she came up, her and her husband came up. Their names are Tina and Bubba Hackcliffe. And actually, Jake blitzed Tina the night before Dash started. He didn't know she was with at work, so he was just blitzing, so good job. She Yeah, she played along for a while and then was like, "Oh, you're so cute. I'm with It Works too." But that's it. Blitz everyone. You never know.
Blitzing, that's awesome.
Blitz everyone. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, she gets called up, and they are just so emotional. They said, "We know what it's like to be debt-free. We've been there before. This business has allowed us to be debt-free. We're currently building our dream home, so we do have debt. But we want to pay it forward. We want to give someone else that chance to feel like what it feels like to be debt-free. So please draw another name." And so they drew another name, and it was somebody from their home state who's actually going to be going to the One Team, One Mission they're hosting this weekend. And it was just incredible to see this generosity. Mark talked about how people would often say, "Oh, if I won the money, I would give it back to someone else, I would give it to charity," and then they actually get the 20 grand and they're like, "Oh, that's 20 grand, I could do a lot with that. Like, I'm not passing that up." But these people were not all talk. They were all action, and they are truly ambassadors of the It Works way. One thing that we learned at this Dash is that this company is all about giving it back, paying it forward. If you're in this to be a leader for the wrong reasons, you're not really going to fit in, and you're not really going to go very far with this company. If you're in this to truly help other people and change the world and make lives better, you are going to fit in, and you are going to be running with this, and it's just so incredible and so inspiring. So I just love that.
Awesome. Thank you, Jackie. So I just have a question. How many guests were in the room, or how many people are just brand new this month? Okay, awesome. Perfect. Did you guys know that you have an opportunity to earn a $10,000 bonus if you can get to Diamond in your first 3 calendar months? I know Cynthia touched on that, but, or sorry, by the end of the year, yeah. Anybody who signed up September 2nd and on has till December 31st. But you really kind of want to build your business as fast as you can, because we do take, December does slow down a little bit. You kind of want to hit your goal for November if you possibly can. But getting to that goal, people ask, well, what does that mean? How do I get there? What does that take? And I always say it's about building rubies. You want to get to Ruby, then you want to teach Ruby. And it's nice because a lot of the things that we talked about, even in the party pad, it sets it up for you where they talk about how you want to work through your steps of success. So how many people are actually have the steps of success printed off and are actually using it as a worksheet? Nice. Great. You guys are on the right track. And so by doing the steps of success, you're actually working your way towards Ruby. And when you're working your way towards Ruby, once you get to Ruby, and you can teach 3 other people to get to Ruby, that's what makes you a diamond. So you don't have to look at the big picture and see all those squares on your chart. But what you want to look at is how many rubies do you have in your organization, because you're starting to build leaders, and that's what you want in your business. You want to start building leaders. And those rubies are basically like building blocks to your business. The more rubies you have, the better off you're going to be. So always keep that in mind. And also, even the 2 good bonus that we talked about, how you're going to get out of debt, like that $20,000 get out of debt, earning those entries, that's still helping you get towards your goal. All these things, they compile into each other, and they're going to help you get there. So use that incentive to go to Ruby and work through your stuff success, because you're just going to get all that. It's all going to work together in synergy with each other. One of the other things that they shared with us at Dash, I just want everybody to know, you need to get to Dash. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that we got an opportunity to be there. I'm so humbled by the experience. I can't tell you how many times I cried this last week. It was kind of really my theme. I'm pretty sure my face was swollen the whole time. But you're just so touched, you're moved. It's a very emotional experience. You're very humbling. It's very humbling to be around like Mark and Cindy and Pam and all these people with these huge hearts. And all they want to do is see you do well. They're there and they want to encourage you to change your life and to change other people's lives. Like Jackie said, if you're in this for yourself, you're probably not going to go too far. When you start realizing that it's all about helping other people and paying it forward and what you can do, because we are here to service other people, then you're going to do really great. And when you have emotion going into this business because you care about people, then that's when you really do the best, because your heart shines through and people can see that. it was crazy. Like Jackie's gonna share a little bit more about our experience at Dash, but I can't tell you guys, it was just really moving to be there, and it was, again, overwhelming. One of the other things that they told us about was that we were going to have a new product launch in October. So again, show of hands, who's going to October Green Carpet? Yes, awesome. If you don't know what Green Carpet is, it's like a mini conference. It's a halftime conference that happens. Next year we're only having one green carpet, and it's going to be in July, I believe. And this year there was 3 of them, so this is going to be the last one of the year. So it's the last event that we can go to before conference. So you want to get out there and get plugged in. But going to Green Carpet, it's a mini conference. Last time we went to Green Carpet, I think there was just over 4,000 people there, and that's a halftime conference. So that's pretty incredible. They're going to launch a brand new product. They didn't tell us what it is, but what they did tell us is that it's going to complement our skin line. It's going to help your skin glow. So everybody's excited about that. Nobody knows what it is. It's a mystery. They didn't tell us either. They just gave us that little teaser.
Great, Jan. What? I don't know.
Spreading rumors. But I do want to say that you need to get out to an event. If you are contemplating coming out to Green Carpet, just do it. If you think that you're making a choice between going to Green Carpet and going to conference, I'll tell you, go to Green Carpet and worry about conference when you get back. Because when you come back from Green Carpet, you're going to be so on fire that your business is going to grow and it's going to pay for your conference ticket. But if you start thinking like you can't afford it, that thought process, you can't afford to have that thought. You have to get out there, you have to get plugged in, you need to go there, because what happens is it fills up your cup. And you start realizing that you're in the right place at the right time. Do you guys all know what you have your hands on? Do you guys know what this is and where we're going? Like, it's crazy, because what we have, nobody else has. There's nothing like this on the planet. We are one of the fastest growing companies in one of the fastest growing industries on the planet. Absorb that for a minute. We have a product that nobody else has. You can't get this. We're not competing with Walmart. Nobody else has our products, like Cynthia was saying. This is something that's very, very special. In our company, the owners, Mark and Cindy and Pam, have a different vision compared to what other companies are doing. So if you came from another company and it didn't work out for you, don't think that they're all alike. This is a very, very, very different ball game altogether. I thought I knew what we had our hands on, and when after going to Dash and hearing Mark speak and hearing Pam and just the vision that they have a 5-year plan, they have a 10-year plan, like we're going to bigger and better places. 30-year, they actually have a 30-year plan, believe it or not. And so I know that one of the other leaders basically says that she thought she knew where the company was and she thought she had the vision, but what she realized is she just basically had a glimmer of a vision. And we still can't wrap our heads around what we have our hands on, because again, nobody else has what we have, and we're going to be on the very, very top. So you guys were all in a very good position, and we were in a place where we were with the top 100 earners. We kept referring to it as the 1%, you're in there, that's the group that's in there, but it's actually the 0.1%. It's the top, there's, 100,000 distributors. And so it's the 1,000 people who are earning that income that are actually the 1%. So you guys, there's so much room. And the people that were there was a third of the room that had never wasn't at Dash last year. So anybody can be there. There's people that have been in the company less than a year that are in that top 0.1%. So think about that. That could be you if you're making the effort. And the other thing I want to say about that is incredible is who knows who Madra Jones is? This room. Okay. You guys, if you don't know who she is, you need to follow her. She is the second top earner in the company right now. She's actually, I think she's a single mom. And the distributor who enrolled her is there at the top 100, in that top 100 earner. So she was at Dash with us. And her story is that is she a double or a triple diamond? She's a double diamond. So that means that Madra Jones is where she's making the majority of her income. So when we say it starts with 1, her 1 is Madra Jones. Can you imagine if that was your 1? So don't ever overlook that blitz. If you're scared to blitz somebody, do it anyways, because you don't know if that next person is going to be the next Madra, or the next Cami, or the next Denise, or the next Cynthia. You just have to blitz people and let them figure out what they're going to do with this opportunity, because it's not your choice.
And the person that signed her up She had to talk to her like 3 times.
For 4 months, I think she basically stalked her. She kept going after her, and she was very persistent. So yeah, it takes, it takes grit in this business. So sorry, that was really, mind-blowing to me. So It Works is always trying to help you grow your business. They're always trying to make things better and easier for you guys. So there's actually going to be a brand new training tool that is going to be great for new distributors, and it gives people a way to help. Like when you're joining the team, it's going to tell you exactly what you need to be working on. It's just going to walk you through all that stuff. So it's going to take some of the training off of the, as an upline and stuff like that, when you bring new people in, it's going to give you exactly what they need to be working on so that your team is starting strong. So everybody has that same advantage. There's also going to be a new promotional magazine and a new business builder kit coming out soon. We don't know exactly what's going to be in it yet. They want us to, they just gave us a little taste of some stuff that's like coming right around the corner. So again, they're always making things better. There's good things coming. Within the next few days, they're going to have a new function in your eSuite that's going to allow you to chart live on your eSuite. I know, right? Charting is one of the things that is really confusing when you're a new distributor. It takes a while to get figured out. If you are new, you need your upline to help you with that. I could never, ever, ever have done it without Cynthia's help and her guidance. She did it first, and she taught me how to do it. So now I teach other people how to do it. But charting can be a little bit tricky. It's a little bit confusing. But with this new live function that we're going to have in the eSuite, you're going to be able to, it's going to be linked to volumes, and you're going to be able to do like distributor searches. You're actually even going to be able to put your prospects in certain spots. And it's going to be able to track all that kind of stuff too. It's just going to be a lot easier and faster and make your job easier and more efficient. So I think that's really, really great. No more throwing out stacks of papers because of well, because charting's live. You're always updating those numbers. So if you have a program that's going to be there updating it for you, it's just going to make your life so much easier. And there's going to be less guessing when it comes to the end of the month when you're trying to figure out, who's qualified to be that 400 spot and things like that. So again, they're just making our lives easier. They're making our business better. They're making it more efficient. And they're always doing things that other people aren't doing yet. They're always ahead of the game. They're always thinking forward. So I think that's everything that I was going to share with you guys at this point. I'm going to give the mic to Jackie. I might steal it back again. We'll see what happens.
She's good on the mic. All right, so one more thing two more updates. One is that there's going to be a new mobile app. So I know that there's been attempts at apps before and they haven't been quite that awesome. This is going to be a proper app. It's going to have everything. Some of the highlights are it'll be in local languages, and it'll have push notifications. You'll actually have the function to swipe people's credit cards at your wrap party. Yeah. It's going to alert you, I don't know how, so don't ask me how, but when your friends are on social media and are searching for weight loss or debt-free or skincare, it's going to cellulite reduction, toning, tightening, and firming, anything like that, it's going to alert you. So that is crazy. You can stalk them way better. You thought you were a stalker, now just wait. Okay, the next thing I want to update you guys on is international. So how many international distributors do we have in the room? Okay, just another question. How many of you are currently visiting from the United States? Okay, then we're all international distributors, right? Okay, you don't live in the US, you're an international distributor. It is crazy. Right now, 95% of the business is based in the US. 95% of the revenues come from the US. 5% come from international. That includes Canada, Australia, Europe, the UK.
Norway, Finland.
That's Europe, but yeah. Norway, Finland, blah, blah, all those places. Great places, by the way. The second, what do you guys think is the second biggest country in It Works right now?
Canada.
No? France. France. Okay. So
who's got family in France?
Within the next few years, the corporate plan is to have 50% of the revenue coming from international. So that is a lot of opportunity for Canada, Australia, Europe. Okay? So let's look at this right here. What are our updates? By the end of 2014, both Australia and Canada will have in-country shipping and local currency. IWG has hired a new president of international affairs. His name is Yanni. We got to meet with him and have some great chats with him about the current situation in Canada, and he is awesome. He's got a lot of experience in the industry, both as a distributor and on the corporate side of things, and he's seen a lot of different companies. He's seen them move out of the US and into the international markets, and he's seen them do things wrong. He said, and Mark agreed, that often US companies go in and they go, oh, we know what we're doing. We're just going to do it the American way and everyone will just adapt. And it doesn't work. And Yanni said that he was just so impressed with the vision that Mark has to do things right, to respect the local ways, the local cultures, to make sure that we're doing things properly. He has had offers to go back and work for different MLM companies, and he just wanted to be a consultant. But once he saw what was happening in It Works, he said, this is different. I've never seen anything like this before, and I can't not get involved. So it is so exciting. Some of the things he's working on are building a team to service Australia, Europe, and Canada. So customer service people, local languages, translating, logistics, much, much more. So the fact that It Works is doing things right means that things are going to be going crazy overseas and in Canada. Basically, the moral of the story is this business is going to take a lot of people to a new level. It's totally up to you. This is happening whether you're in it or not. So it's your choice if you want to be a part of it. I was at conference in January, and it was my very first It Works event this year. I was an Emerald. I was making, the average Emerald makes around $1,000 a month. It's good, but it's not enough to, provide for your family. I sat there and I saw the top 100 walk across the stage, and I said to myself, I want to be one of them. I didn't even know what Dash was, but I was like, I want to be at Dash. I want to be part of this. And I don't know why. I just knew that I wanted to. I saw it, they looked happy, I was like, good for them. They look normal, they can do it, I can do it. So I went home and I worked my butt off. And I worked sometimes 10, 12, 14 hours a day. And you don't have to. You don't have to do that. If you want to work less, that's fine. But if you want to be a top 100 money earner and you want to go from Emerald to Presidential in 6 months, then you do need to do that. So that is your choice. It's all in your hands. Take action now. But when I got to Dash and I realized that I actually did it and that I gave myself a goal and I went to work and I accomplished it, it felt great. So I would love for each and every one of you to have that feeling, to feel like you set yourself a goal and you went for it and you accomplished it. It starts with one. It really and truly starts with one. So you can promise yourself right now that you're going to take action. When you're tired and you don't feel like working your business, just tell yourself, one more phone call, one more blitz card, one more wrap party, one more loyal customer, one more distributor. It really does just start with one.
Speaking of it starts with one, I know that we talked about that getting out of debt bonus, but I just want to say that the reason why they put that in our hands when they did was for good reason. In this industry, like it's seasonal and stuff like that. And Mark talked about how Starbucks would have a busy season, in the wintertime. Like in any industry, there's going to be highs and lows during the year and stuff. And in direct sales, it's usually spring and fall that we get really, really busy. So we're just going into our busy season right now. We're going into the fall. And so what they decided to do was they started doing that to good incentive because they wanted to give people a reason to get out there and and start building their business. And so that's kind of like the way he basically referred to, like, basically Starbucks would take this big dip in the summertime. And so what did they do? They created iced coffee. Like, they made, you know, the Frappuccino. And so then what happened is they started to balance out their business year round, and it grew huge income and it grew huge business. So that Too Good bonus that we're offering, that incentive to basically, you know, get your name in on the draw, is our way of showing our team to build their business now. It's our Frappuccino, essentially. So yeah, so there's a reason why it was launched. Everything they do is done with intention, and so I just think that was such a great story that Mark shared with us. I'm going to share with you guys a little bit of my personal story from Dash. I'm going to share with you guys, probably not going to be easy for me to do this, but when you go to Dash, you share a 60-second commercial about yourself. It's basically your story. And when I went up to go share my story, there was a few things, like I said, I cried a lot. It was very emotional. We were in a building that was really old and had a lot of history, so even just being in that building caused me to be emotional. Being out of my comfort zone and being with all these top leaders made me uncomfortable, and you know, you kind of question whether you should be there or not, and we all do that. We're always question ourselves. We question whether we're good enough, whether we're smart enough, whether, you know, we doubt ourselves. We have these voices in our head that tell us that we're not good enough. So because my last name is ZY, I got to go last. So that definitely didn't help me. And not only did I go last, it wasn't the day that we started doing the 60-second stories, but it was the next day. So I had all this anxiety, and it was really scary. You're in a room full of all these people. And so I ended up going halfway through the second day. And I was so scared, you guys, I didn't even want to go into the event. I love talking in front of people. I love sharing. I love this. I love being up here. But it's still super scary. And I just want you guys to know that you've got to work scared. And sometimes your heart is going to be out there. That's okay. I went to go share my story, and I had a breakdown. And I literally had an anxiety attack on stage. And I kind of got really upset. And I handed the mic back to my husband, and I was ready to run off the stage, and I just wanted to hide. And the timer didn't help. You know, there's lots of things that affect your nerves. It's scary. It's really, really, really scary being up there. You know, but at the same time, you got to do it. You got to work scared. You got to blitz scared. You got to build your business with fear. But you got to do it anyways. You got to be brave. And I just want you guys to know that even if you're scared, that doesn't mean that you're not worth it. It doesn't mean you don't belong there. You've got to just keep pushing forward. I grabbed the mic back, and I got to say a few words just because I needed to, you know, for myself. But now I'm more determined than ever to go back next year and do the best job that I possibly can. I just happen to be super emotional, and it just got the best of me, but that doesn't mean I don't belong there. And I just want you guys to know that if you're scared and uncomfortable, talk to someone. Just, you know, sometimes it just takes a hug. Sometimes it just, you know, you need something, a little friendly reminder that we're all in this together and that we're a family. So be brave, but, you know, learn to work scared, and, you know, you can conquer your, you know, yourself, essentially. You know, I wanted to share that with you guys because it was really hard for me, and I just want you guys all to know it's, you know, that you can do it too. And sometimes it's going to be hard, and sometimes you're going to cry, sometimes lots, but that's okay as long as you know you learn from it and you grow from it, and that's really all that matters.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I got to go last year, and I do remember that flashing thing. And the bad thing is that it's put on the It Works Global page at some point.
Oh yeah.
So everybody gets to see it. And I think Stephanie sent mine to me. I think it was you that sent mine to me, and I was like, oh, it says, oh, let's see. I'm like, oh, no. Like, kids watching, they're like, abort. Yeah. Like, kids, because Chris was up on, my husband was up on stage with me, and he's like, dancing around. around, and my kids are like, Dad, you kind of lost it. Yeah. No, stuff happens, whatever. Okay, so you guys, at this point, we're just kind of going to come to a close here, but we're going to do some draws. So we're going to do a couple draws, and then we want to hear from you guys. We want everybody, especially the new people in the room, we want them to hear a little bit more about the product testimonial, because one of the biggest things with this business is, first of all, we are going to do recognition. Sorry, I forgot how this goes for a second. What's that? We have somebody who, August is a slow month in the business. Okay, so it is not going to be a huge long parade of promotions for August. But we do have somebody, come on up. We do have somebody that we want to recognize tonight. That promoted, come on up. I'll let you go. Here, you want to? Okay. So, this is a big thing. Okay, Krista, come on up. Oh, she's in uniform. A woman in uniform. Here we go. So Krista is one of our diamond leaders. Come on up. So Krista will present this. She got here late because clearly she was on duty.
I am on duty, yes.
Oh, you are on duty. She's hardcore. Oh, I mean.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay, so what we do every time that somebody promotes, we that wall's gonna fall down this way. The microphone. Okay, so every month what we do is anybody that promotes to executive, ruby, emerald, diamond, whatever it may be, we have them walk across the stage and introduce themselves and when it was that they first started the business. So, we have got a new executive for the month of August, so please state your name. Congratulations. She's shaking a little bit.
No, Jackie threw me off. She started crying.
Sorry. That's okay. Okay, so you started when?
May 25th.
May 25th. Congratulations. I mean, Christina? Krista. I know that. I'm saying it because it's on camera, so you don't get busted. Got your back. Come on. Okay. Do we have anybody else promoted to the level of? Do we have any other promotions?
Everyone else is
Not here. Everybody else is outside of Manitoba that promoted this month, or last month for me. So we're gonna get going with the draws. So everybody, you guys should all have a draw ticket, right? Joe, everybody got a draw ticket?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so get out your draw tickets. And, oh, I need the basket. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to draw for is a defining gel. So ticket number 552312. Woo! Darla, run up. Okay, next thing that we're going to draw for is a box of facials. So next ticket number is 552322. Come on up. Woo! Congratulations. And hello again. Okay, next one is for It's Vital Core for nutrition. And this one is 552293. Okay guys, now it's not going to be so easy. So now the next, we're going to give away a hair, skin, and nails. We're going to give away 2 wraps and a new you. Okay, so what we're going to ask is anybody that has a testimonial, the first person that puts up their hand that has a testimonial about the wrap is going to win the wrap. Okay, so who has a testimonial about the wrap? Oh, right here. Okay, come on up actually. Woo! Woo! Okay, what's your name? Jada. Okay, I don't know anybody else. talk too long. I might pull away.
Okay.
Okay.
No pressure.
Can you hear me?
Can we hear you now? Yes.
Okay.
I just had a baby a year ago. She just turned 1. And before I wrapped, I always wore like a tight blue lemon tank top underneath my shirt because I lost the weight really quickly, but I just felt like loose and not great. So I always wore this black tank top underneath every shirt I had. I washed the shirt like it has holes in it. I used to work at Lululemon. I have a million shirts, but I wore the same one. And yeah, so I didn't wrap because I was nursing. Then I wrapped, and I no longer wear the black tank top. Yeah, I just throughout that all that like tight feeling that I had before, and oh, it's so nice.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, anybody else with a wrap testimonial? Oh, your hand went up fast in purple. Come on up.
Hang on to this, please.
You have to come up here.
Oh, I do?
Yes. This is all about public speaking. Come on. No swearing.
I'll do my best.
She was just told by her upline, no swearing. Her upline, aka mom.
Hi, my name is Cassandra. My testimonial about the wrap is actually, like, I tried it. Like, I knew I wouldn't, like, maybe after the first wrap, nothing would happen. I didn't notice anything until after my second wrap. Actually, it wasn't me. It was my boyfriend. I woke up one morning. I wasn't even out of bed yet. I didn't even look in the mirror. Next thing, he puts his arm around me, and he's just like, "That's so weird. And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I go up. He didn't tell me. I went up, went to the mirror, and I'm like, "Oh my goodness." What? And I'm trying not to swear.
Golly gosh! Where'd the rest of me go?
Exactly, yeah. I was like up on top here, and I was just like, "Oh my goodness. No way!" And like I go to the gym a lot, and I haven't been seeing results, but I tried the second wrap, and I started crying. I was so amazed. I was like, "Oh my god!" And I took pictures instantly, sent them to a few of my friends who have been skeptical about the product. I had it before and after, and I kind of changed their mind about it, and they're still iffy, but still changed their mind about the wraps, and I'm just so happy that it did this to me, and can't wait to do this for everybody else.
Okay, hair, skin, and nails. Oh, come on up. What's your name? Donna. Come on up, Donna.
We were away on holidays.
Actually, let's come up here just so people, they can see. But I don't know about Joe's thing. Can I see?
No.
You have to come this way. No, you have to come this way because they're recording. There's just in front here is good. Oh, you didn't have to. It's okay. Split support. Okay.
We bought a new truck and trailer this year. We decided we're going to live the good life and pay for it. Because we know the business is going to take off, we're going to pay for it. But anyway, the truck we bought, the interior of it's kind of a light gray. And we've been camping for a while, and one day my husband comes in and he says, "You've got to do something about your hair." And I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "Look." He said, "Look at the truck. Look at all the hair that is on the back of the truck."
You're shedding like a dog.
I was. And I'm like, "You've got to be kidding me." And then I noticed that the little shower we have in there, every time I shower, I was ending with water all over the place. Well, I discovered it was because I was shedding so much hair that I was plugging the drain on it. So I started using the hair, skin, and nails. I had it on hand. I bought it a while back. I just hadn't used it. And I started using it. And my hair is hardly falling out. When I brush it, I don't get any on the brush anymore. And also my nails were always so soft. I couldn't grow them at all because they were so soft. They would just split and break. They're hard. And they're long. For me, they're really long.
I know, it's crazy this.
So,
the nails.
it's a wonderful product. I recommend it to everybody.
Okay, last thing. Do we have anybody who has a testimonial on New You? Yeah, Mike put his hand up. Okay, come on up.
Okay, the new you must have been about, well, my son's like 22 months now. So anyways, I started taking it just as he was born. Okay, and it knocks you out. Okay, I slept through everything. So my wife comes up to me like a couple weeks later. She's like, "Why aren't you getting up when Sawyer's sleeping or awake?" I'm like, "Oh, I can't hear him." She's like, "Well, you're sure sleeping very sound. How come I don't get to do that?" I'm like, "Well, because you hear him." She's like, "Well, you can't take that new you anymore." So I haven't taken it for a while, but yeah, it gave me sweet dreams.
New You is probably my favorite product. I think that's the one that I notice the most when I'm not taking it. I don't sleep the same. I can't think as clearly. And more than anything, it's endurance. Strength. Oh, yeah. Ashley actually just started taking it again finally after a long time. She actually said to me when she was first going through her whole weight loss thing, I'm like, Frick, I'm going to swear kind of. I said, Frick, I love New You. And she's like, Cynthia, no, I gained weight on it because she was addicted to whatever the scale said. I'm being honest. You were. You wanted to hear whatever the scale said. And I kept saying to her, but Ash, it's building lean muscle mass. Of course you're going to gain weight. I don't care. I don't want the scale to go up. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So she went off it for a long time. And you just, you just texted me like 4 or 5 days ago and said, okay, seriously, Cynthia, like tell me, do you not notice that you're stronger when you're taking New You? Absolutely. Like you can, if you're starting to work out, you have to get on New You.
You can lift heavier, you can run. I went from a 5K to a 10K like that.
Yeah, your endurance
That's
is
the only
insane.
thing I changed was New You.
So you take 2 at night and 1 in the morning. You're like a new person. I mean, literally, it regenerates cells. What's that? You're a new you. Yeah, exactly. There's so many benefits. New You is something. What I would say is, if you're talking about a bunch of products, you've got another one. Oh, it's endurance. Yeah, it's. You heard that, hey guys? They can help you.
When you're working out.
When you're working, oh, okay. Anyways, it's not a blue pill, but it could be. Great way to end that. You can cut that out when you edit that. Okay, so we'll do one last one. Anybody have a testimonial for fat fighters? Come on, seriously?
I do, but I already won.
Oh wait, we want somebody who's not won yet. Fat fighters, guys. Don't be shy.
Come on, everybody likes
This is like one of the biggest products. Come on up. Do we not all use fat fighters? You know what it is? Everybody's like, oh, I gained weight over the summer. I don't want anybody to see me up there. We were all drinking over summer. It's okay. We've got wraps and supplements to get along. So that's part of my testimony. So we went out for the summer, had our one weekend at the lake, and we went hardcore. And before we went to bed, I said, no, you have to take the fat fighters. Oh! You gotta take the fat fighters. So we handed them out to everybody. Nobody woke up feeling a little groggy the next day. 5 o'clock in the morning, I walked both my dogs around the campground twice. No 3 o'clock hangover, nothing. But I also don't feel bloated after I've eaten my biggest meal. Yeah, it's awesome. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, fat fighters, it is to actually absorb the fats and some of the carb from what you've just eaten. But oh my goodness, is it ever hangover cure? Like if you take that, because that's a lot of carb, right? It's a lot of sugar. What? Oh yeah, it's preventative. So you take it. If you are cognitive enough, you take it before you pass out. You shouldn't drink that much. Don't drink and drive. Thank you. Okay, does anybody, we're just going to leave time for just a last couple questions. What time is it?
We're like at 8:30 right now.
We're at 8:30. Oh yeah, the draw. Okay, so anybody, this is our draw here that we've got. The draw basket in here, we've got a box of wraps. There's It's Vital. There's a couple bottles of It's Vital Core, It's Vital Omega, It's Vital Minerals, as well as Thermofit and Hair, Skin, and Nails in there. So anybody who is considering becoming a distributor, we highly recommend that you do so and sign up tonight. Your name will go in the draw. If there's only 2 people that sign up tonight, it's between you and only one other person. Yeah. But I mean, if you're doing it tonight, oh yes. But anybody, how many people here signed up in the month of September? From September on, first on. 2 people. Okay, so far they are in the draw. 3 people. Is 4 people. Okay, is anybody else looking to sign up tonight? Do you want to get your business started tonight? I'm sorry. She's like, are you looking at me? Yes, I am. Okay, we've got somebody. Yay! What's your name? Stephanie, welcome to the team. We need you to. You are signing up tonight? Okay. So, do you have. Stephanie's part of the team. Do you have a form? No, I don't. Okay, does somebody have a form? Because you need distributor forms passed out. I don't have any. Does anybody? Got some extras? Is that? Okay. Does anybody need a distributor form to fill out for tonight? Hands up. Just the one? That's okay, guys.
So you guys, if you sign up tomorrow, you're not going to be in on the draw. So just to be clear, if you want in on the draw and you're thinking about signing up, now's the time to put up your hand so we can give you a form so you can get in. So far, there's 2 people in the draw. Just saying.
And Ilse, if I could just get your attention, I did say your name, yes. If you are considering signing up tonight, keep in mind there's a box of wraps in there. So that's $120 profit in that basket right there, okay? So even if you're going to sign up and you're going to pay the $99 to get your business started, you've already made that money back with what's in there, never mind all the other product that you can use for yourself or you can actually sample out. What's up? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just sign up. Okay, as we're quickly doing this, is there maybe one question that somebody has that is just like racking your brain? Somebody, you've got one back here. Joe, you're pointing to somebody who has a question. Check. We're good? We're holding? No questions? Everybody knows everything? Yeah?
Actually, could you just repeat, you had a really great way of inviting people to come over and try the wraps with you. Can you just repeat how you said that again? Because we're going to be doing some launch parties and we want to know how to get
You know what I think has worked most effectively for all the new people that I've launched, that because I used to say, oh, have a party and go the whole Facebook and blah, blah, blah. But I think if you simplify it and don't make it like a party, because when people hear the word party, they get intimidated by hosting one. They think they have to put in all this food and whatnot, or they get turned off thinking, okay, well, this is some big production I'm going to go to. They also don't really necessarily understand that they are not going to have to rap in front of the group of people. I had 6 people that didn't come to my initial party because they thought we were all going to be rapping in front of each other. And they did not want to lift their shirt in front of everybody in the room. Blame them, yeah. So, so what I recommend doing is just to call up your 3 closest friends, your mom, your sister, whatever. Don't overdo it. Don't introduce it to too many people at once because you want to get some core people involved, people that you really want to work with more than anything. And just contact them and say, just with a lot of excitement in your voice. Don't say, oh, okay, are you finished saying what you're saying about your kids, blah, 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 because I have to quickly tell you that I started this business and I've got wraps. I know it sounds crazy, but if you want to try it, you can come over. No. You want to be super pumped and excited and say, okay, whoa, hold the phone for a second. You have to listen to what I've done. It's crazy. Would you ever have thought that I would start a business on my own from home? Like, honestly, I have no sales experience. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I'm going for this. I'm all in. I went to this meeting. I talked to so-and-so about it. So-and-so tried this product, and I was floored by their results. It's crazy what this, like, little cloth, this cloth with lotion on it can do to you. You have to do it with me. You and I have to do it. I want people that are going to try out the product with me, and I would love for you to be one of my product testers, but we'll do it together. It's kind of like a best friend thing, like, oh my gosh, I just got the water push-up wrong, whatever. You know, once upon a time when that first came out, everybody's like, oh, let's go shopping together, same sort of thing. So you're just kind of making it, or like it's this big expert girls, whatever, that was maybe, whatever. Sorry for all the guys in the room. But whatever, I'm just saying, you want to make it like this exciting chick thing that you're doing with your girlfriends, and you guys are just going to slap
guys too.
together.
You know what? You'd be
Guys
excited.
too, of
Everybody wants
course.
the product.
Of course, but I'm talking about initially, most people, initially, there are husbands and will tell their friends in their own way. Most husbands aren't going to say, oh my gosh, you have to come and try this wrap with me, I'll wrap you, you wrap me.
Oh, I will, yeah.
Okay, well that's awesome, okay. Well that's,
I can't wait, actually.
not every guy will, so that's awesome. You're absolutely, we wish that there was more of you.
Thanks.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to say one thing too. I think that it's very important to let people know that there's no obligation to buy anything, because when someone hears the word party, they feel like they have to spend money.
Yeah.
I want people to come out and hear what I have to say, because there's a lot of people who can't afford the products off the bat. They need this opportunity more than anyone else. So don't put any pressure on them. Let them know that they want to come. They're going to decide at the party whether they want to wrap or not, and they can make up their own mind, because we're not really here to force anybody to do anything. We're here to offer people. So what you want them to do is get them to come and just hear the presentation and make their own decisions.
We want them to feel the
Steph is a perfect
excitement.
example of that. She came to my launch party, had no intentions of buying anything. She hid behind a magazine the entire time, and then she wouldn't leave. She wanted to be part of it. She wouldn't leave at the end of the night. She wanted to hear more about it. She signed up with the business. Now she's double diamond. Anybody else need a ticket for the draw?
Okay. Good, that's the other thing in there.
Yes,
Want to draw the name?
I do.
Don't look.
Shake it, shake it.
Oh, you can draw it. All right.
5, 5, 2, 3, 2, 7. Welcome to the family. Who's going to conference in January? Awesome.
Oh, you guys, there's going to be more people by then that are going to go. What's that?
Conference is the party of the year. It's the one party that, like, it's not necessarily a party. It's actually a conference, but it actually feels more like a concert than a conference, if you ask me.
Yeah.
The feeling is amazing.
It's a concert that fills your head with so many, you're going to leave there being like, I need to get on this plane, I need to get home, and I'm going to work this business, and I'm going to cut. Like, look at, you said that she went as an emerald, and within 6 months, presidential. There's people that went as Newkirks that went 2 years before. She went as a ruby. Her husband wasn't with her. He was still overseas in the army. And they ended up getting every single bonus, each of them. I think it was $170,000 in bonuses, just because she was so fired up. She's like, you know what, this is it. So this is what I'm going to do. They went out blitzing people. Even like at 2 o'clock in the morning.
It's true. Conference changes people. If you want to be one of the people who are a diamond, double diamond, triple, presidential, you need to get to conference, because you may think you get it from a party pad or trying the wrap on, but you have no idea what it's like. I know that going to conference, it changed our lives. My husband came to the first conference I went to by accident. I think it was Florida, and I say accident because, I know, right? We went to Florida. I'm like, you might as well come anyways, because, what else are you going to do while I'm in the conference? He came. He left with his own vision. He was retired from his, he's an electrician, or was. He retired, I think it was within 5 months after conference. It helps you create a different vision. If you want to take your business to the next level, and you want to be up here talking in front of everybody, talking about how your business has changed and how your team has grown, you need to get to conference. Conference is, you do anything to get there. If you honestly, if you want to make money, you've got to get to conference so you can really understand what you have your hands on.
Yeah. Do whatever it takes to get to conference. Think about how many wraps you have to sell.
Yeah.
Did they actually figure that out?
You can't afford not to go to conference. That's what I'm saying.
Make money with the wrap rewards.
Exactly, with the wrap rewards. Yeah, go ahead.
We should tell you guys about the early bird special.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So right now, until September 20th, if you get your conference ticket, you get not only a lower price, but you can also actually get your conference ticket for free. So you get 3 wrap rewards when you buy your conference ticket. I think it's $159, $179.
Just buy mine today.
Yeah.
Me
So if you wait till after September 20th, it's $279. Right now it's $179. You get 3 wrap rewards. So you get 3 boxes of wraps that you can buy for $25 each. 4 wraps in each box. That's 12 wraps at $30. You're making $360. minus what you put in, you're still up money. So you're actually making money by buying your conference ticket now, and you get to go to conference, which is going to change your life and change your business.
Or just really quickly, this is a really quick little funny. Or you could possibly just use those wraps and slim down because you have to get really dressed up one night.
So we have the promotion price right now for all of us. I'm going to tell you guys right now, it's not going to go back down again. Last year or the year before, when the price went up, it did not go back down again. So don't expect that to happen. Buy your ticket while it's on sale. Get your wrap rewards. Start, wrapping your way to conference. The other thing is if you have new people signing up after that cutoff date, they still have 2 full weeks, or is it 10 days? 2 weeks. They have 2 weeks in order to get that promotion as well. So that if you're new and you sign up, let's say December 1st, you have 2 weeks as a new distributor to get the promotional price and your 3 wrap rewards. Awesome, right?
Woo! I was just saying for those that can't do the $179 right off the hop, they do have the 3 payments of $61.
Right, yeah.
Did you hear that? You can do 3 easy payments. Yeah.
The 4 of us on my team booked out of Grand Forks. 7 nights in a hotel, flight for 411 tax in.
So you can get some crazy cheap flights, and we know in
Right by the
Orlando too.
hotel.
For 7 nights?
7 nights, Monday to Monday. Flight and hotel out of Grand Forks, 411 tax in.
Allegiant?
Allegiant.
Allegiant.com.
So Nahani shared a little tip. They just booked their trip as well on their air miles. And they booked their trip so that they bought 2 one-way tickets instead of 1 round-trip ticket. And it saved them money. Nahani, do you want to kind of, I know your voice is like kind of shot and everything like that, but like if anyone's planning on buying their flight through their air miles, then you're going to want to hear this tip.
So my husband and I are going to conference. We looked at buying round-trip tickets. In order to do the round-trip tickets, it was going to cost us almost $700 in taxes and about 10,500 air miles. He had heard if you book 2 one-way tickets, you actually save air miles and you save money, so I tried it. Last night, I booked my flight home on the 18th. I showed Kara the receipt, so we all know it's legit. I paid $66.21 in taxes. So for my husband and I to come home, it's $126
Each or all
total. Total. Wow. From Winnipeg, flying to Orlando. I have to stop in Toronto, but that's not a big deal. And on the way there, I leave at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I get to Orlando at midnight, and it costs me $212.30. So for $336.26, my husband and I are flying from Winnipeg into Orlando. We're going for a week, and we used only about 5,800 air miles. So it's a lot cheaper to book 2 one-ways rather than 2 round-trips.
So this is the thing. If people who want to go will find a way to go. You'll find a way. Just make it happen. If you make an excuse, it can always be overcome. So if you have some things that are stopping you, talk to your upline or talk to somebody in this room, and we can brainstorm, because every obstacle can be overcome, and it's totally worth it. I know we have some guests in the room, so for those of you who are guests, if you'd like to just tell the person that brought you what you liked best about what you heard today, I know they would appreciate the feedback. And also let them know on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being you're like ready to join as soon as you leave, which you should have done to get in the job, but that's okay. Some people take some time. Or 1 being like you're not anywhere interested. Just let them know where you're at on that scale so that they can help you best and answer your questions, and let them know what else you need to know to help you move along to a 10.
Yeah, that's a great tip. Do we have any questions from anybody before we go to Earl's and have a little drink, maybe?
Well, fresh you.
Yeah?
Just one question.
Sure.
Quick question. Conference is a week, right?
No.
No.
Thursday
Maybe
night,
Friday, Saturday. Oh, okay, so it's only 3 days.
Yeah. Well,
People are going for a week because it can be a vacation.
Yeah.
It's a write-off.
It's all a tax write-off.
We go for a week because we live in Winnipeg and it's Florida.
It's January.
And staying there is very affordable. Orlando has great prices on condos and stuff like that. You stay out with your team and with your friends, and you bring the price down even lower.
Yes. Steph?
I
board game.
Well, they have a wand.
Are we at?
And she'll say like.
Okay, thank you guys all for coming tonight. That's a wrap. And hope to see you guys back again next month. October 14th. No, was it earlier? It can't be today. Do you know what?
Yeah, it's a